Welcome back to yet another day of celebrating your genius. Did you know that your purpose begins to shape you? It begins to change you unconsciously, subconsciously, and you will find that soon people will tell you, you've changed. And you don't understand because you didn't make an effort to change. You just aligned yourself with your purpose. And that was all the change that was ever needed. It was actually clipping off of the unnecessary stuff. You know, when you are chiseling a statue out of a stone, you're not destroying the stone. You're not creating a statue. You're just getting rid of the unwanted part. The statue is within the stone. The potential is there. You just have to get rid of things you don't need, that don't serve you, that don't bring power to the dreams and the destiny you have designed for yourself. And once your purpose is defined, your personality, your way of thinking, your actions, your reactions, your outlook toward life, they all settle on the same wavelength as your purpose. Now, let me give you an example of a legendary personality, Mahatma Gandhi. Now, let's say you don't know who he is. All you know is his purpose, which is to take his country to freedom through non-violence. Now, let's chart out his personality. What kind of person would it be to even hold such a purpose and take it to its manifestation? Let's start writing out the points. I think he would be confident, a rebel. I believe he would be an influencer. He would be principle-led. He would be mindful because it takes a lot to think about non-violence. He would have a leadership mindset. He'd be committed. He would definitely be fearless. He would obviously be good in communication skills to convince people that you can do the right thing without doing the wrong thing. He would be focused, decisive, persistent, and the list can go on. It makes sense, right? I mean, somebody who has this kind of purpose has to be this kind of personality more or less. Now, let's go a few weeks earlier into Mahatma Gandhi's life before he had this purpose. Before he was Mahatma Gandhi, he was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, a lawyer. In his book, My Experiments with Truth, which is an autobiography, he wrote that he was very discontent with this job. He was not even a good lawyer, that he would fall asleep in his own hearings. He quite didn't like what he did. Now, let us define what kind of personality would be lost like this. What kind of personality would not even do a good job at his job? Let's write down the points. I don't think he would be very confident. He would be shy, and he said he was shy. He would have lack of focus, lack of drive, lack of influence, lack of decision making, definitely, and absolutely invisible leadership skills, lowered commitment, and the list can go on. Now, here is the point. That man had the qualities to change the world because he showed them a few weeks later when the purpose came in that I'm going to free this country through non-violence. My God, snap, the man changed. He had those qualities, but they were dormant. When there was no purpose and he was looking at life from an average viewpoint, his personality supported it in an average mindset and in an average supporting lifestyle. And did you know, when you have such a big purpose and you aspire to be such a strong personality, all kinds of fears kick in. Fear of being ridiculed, fear of failure, fear of disappointing others, fear of being left alone, fear of no support, and so on. But let me tell you this, somehow these fears get to you when you are lost. That's when those fears become bigger and pull you down. But the minute you have a defining purpose and the minute your awareness starts bringing an alignment, you become bigger than the fears. Your purpose becomes bigger than the fears that you say, bring it on. You are so focused on the outcome. You're so focused on the contribution. You're so focused on the expression. It doesn't matter what kind of confrontation, opposition that come your way. In fact, that is one of the reasons why you are going ahead and marching ahead with your purpose, to defy rules, to move against all odds, to overcome obstacles and challenges because you're fed up of them, because you don't want to live them, because you don't want to make that a lifestyle. And you begin to realize that, look, whether you do something or not, you're failing anyway. As it is, people are leaving you alone. As it is, every day there is fear of ridicule, and there is ridicule. As it is, you're being judged. Might as well make a difference that in the end, it will all turn around. Maybe not till the last day, but in the end, it may just have the impact on others to silence their judgment and to liberate you and them of the fears that they throw at you. Imagine this. It was the same man, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, who made such a big flip. He had the qualities, you have the qualities, I have the qualities. We just need to make that decision. This is my purpose, and focus on that and get deep into it and travel a distance with it, and it will take over and shape you in full alignment of whatever it is that you desire. And let me tell you, in that flip time from lawyer to national leader, I don't think he went and took any class or he went and did any course. Purpose ignites your best self. It evokes it out of you. That same shy man was now addressing audiences, where he says he would be speechless in his own hearing, would now go and deliver speeches to awaken people to fight for their rights and to do what is right for them and the future generations. Look at the magic that happened. And what was the element introduced? Power of purpose. It's like the superheroes. Clark Kent holds the potential of Superman. Both exist in the choices that you make. You can be average or you can be a superhero. But the thing about life that separates from fiction is that Superman can go back to Clark Kent and Clark Kent can come back to Superman. But in real life, it's either or. Either you are Clark Kent or you are Superman. Because when you make that shift from average to extraordinary, there is no going back. There is never, ever going back. The caterpillar, once it turns into a butterfly, it never goes back to a caterpillar. It has wings and it will fly, and it's a miracle that you cannot even imagine if you didn't know about it. It was a crawling creeper. That majestic butterfly was a crawling creeper. Remember when I told you at the start of the program that you will come so far, that you would have made so much progress, that you would look at your past with a telescope and say, oh my God, where have I come? Or where have I been? So here is what I want you to do. You have written down what your purpose is. Define it clearly. Let's say our character Veer was to write that my purpose is to write stories that make people grow and find answers to lead better lives. That is his defined purpose. Now, what kind of personality would it take to fulfill that? Write that in the column next to it. So if you're the kind of person who writes stories that have the potential to change the world, you have focus, you are confident, you are growth oriented, you are wise, you're well read, you have a deep connection with life, you have a deep understanding of people, you're obviously compassionate, you have excellent communication skills, and you are a great storyteller. That is the kind of person who leads a purpose like that. Define it. And if you get honest and straight with yourself, as you write this, you will get goosebumps and you will feel, actually, this is me. This is really me. I don't know why I have been pretending to be someone I am not. Because you know what? Superman was pretending to be Clark Kent all his life. Mahatma Gandhi was pretending to be Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. You, whoever that your purpose you have written, are pretending to be who you currently look at yourself as. Get out of it. Let us recognize, let us create. And in that, you will find the seeds and the expression of your genius. I'm going to leave you with this quote from Abraham Lincoln. I love it. It says, you can have anything you want if you want it badly enough. You can be anything you want to be, do anything you set out to accomplish if you hold that desire with the singleness of purpose. So with that, my dear friend, I leave you to define your purpose and to really, truly define who you are. Don't let other people tell you you are like this is you. You define that for yourself and hold that as a truth and measure for the future to come. And as you do that, know I am here with you. Put your fears on the side because I'm not judging you. I believe you. I will empower you, and you are not alone in my company. I will see you tomorrow.